Like the
what it do? See me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move. Feel like gotta glue in a Jimmy Choo. Break the rules, no you're not a fool, but I'm in the mood.
What's up, y'all? State Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. Peace and love, y'all. I'm back with another Rikers Island story, okay? Shout out to the returning subscribers, my OG subscribers, my family. If you brand new to these Rikers Island stories, because I know it's a lot of us doing this, but I'm going to show you why I'm one of the best, okay? I'm going to let you witness this because I talk about things that these other guys don't talk to, okay? A lot of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, they just talk about violence and this, that, and the third. But I really go in depth, you know what I'm saying? And I get transparent with this shit. So speaking of transparency, I want to speak on a lot of the violence that I went through on Rikers Island, that I participated in, and a lot of the violence that was committed against me. And I think about it from a deeper perspective, you know, because I'm a Pisces. And anyone who knows the Pisces and all of my fellow Pisces, you know what I'm saying, you know that we are strategists, we are analytical, we are thinkers, and at times overthinkers. And our thing with life is we're logical, but we feel through life a lot as well, you know. A lot of people, I guess other signs go mostly one way or the other, but we tend to swim in both streams, you know. That's why, you know, a lot of times the sign for Pisces be two fish, but it look like a yin-yang sign, and one going one way, one going another. But let's talk about the violence in Rikers Island, in my opinion of it, you know what I'm saying? Because the point of this video is the fact that I lost more fights than I won. Now, how transparent is that, you know? How many jail story tellers are you gonna see, and they're gonna explain the fact that they lost more fights than they won? You know, dudes are either gonna act like they wasn't around the riffraff like that, right? Or they're gonna act like, you know, they was the biggest, toughest gangsters in jail. But this is the thing though, you know, I definitely lost more fights than I won, particularly because, yes, I participated in bullying. Yes, I participated in extortion, but the people who I had the biggest problems with were always dudes that were bigger than me and stronger than me in most situations, you know. Even though I participated my first, let's say 6-7 months on Rikers Island, even though I participated in extortion, in a heavy level of oppression, you know, before I went to the box for the either second or third time, of course. Even though I participated in it, I still always felt like being a bully wasn't cool. It kind of was just something that I did, like outside. If I was with the boys and we go outside starting fights and be on the train and after school and walk past dudes and slap dudes up, cause brawls on the train, or go to the mall on 161st Street, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Call dudes out, call them pussy, start fights. The girls we with, you know what I'm saying? That's just, that ain't even necessarily bullying. That is more, I would say more like, because we wasn't always just going at people who we knew we would win against. We really were just starting trouble because we were just starting trouble and we wanted to act tough. But bullying is another level on Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying? That like oppression of your own people happens on Rikers Island. And even though we were 16 to 18, it was happening, okay? But I never thought it was cool. It was something, like I said, I was participating in. But the reason why I lost more fights than I won is because I was usually going at a dude that was bigger than me, possibly was running the crib, or just pulled up to the crib and he want to make a name for himself. So he trying to get at, you know what I'm saying, the smaller, skinnier dude, because literally I was like 5'7", 5'8", 150, 160 pounds, soaking wet, you know what I'm saying? Looked like a little dude, like for real, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I was average height. I wasn't too much taller than a lot of dudes, and a lot of dudes was taller than me. And this was before my facial hair started growing in. So like I had peach fuzz and a mustache, a little baby mustache. Like I was literally a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I found that these dudes would try to bully me. And my thing is this, like I'm somebody who normally I lead with love. I lead with love, you feel me? Like, but I could tell you, just like I talk about in one lower, the Patya brother who had the building for Patya, real tall dude from Valentine Avenue in the Bronx. I forgot his name though. He started picking on me, you know what I'm saying? So what I did, first off, I asked for the one-on, right? Right? And I remember being, you know what I'm saying, slightly scared because he was way bigger than me. But at the end of the day, I still had my pride. I still had my heart, you know what I'm saying? You not about to hold me. So what I do, because we ended up having 2 fights that night. We had a one-on, and then I got jumped after that because I was salty, right? But we had our first fight, like I said, I was a little bit shook. We get in the corner, we throw in the hands. I get the first hit off, right? I get real close, boom, I snuff him. He eats it. Like somebody punching, he eats it like let's say Hawkeye from the Avengers punching a Hulk in the face. He eats the punch, right? And then he commences to just beat on me in front of the whole one lower, right? Right? I end up on the ground. I end up grabbing his leg. I end up getting up, right? Fighting, I didn't get one more hit on him during that fight. And already, you know what I'm saying, I got a lump corner of my head. A lump on the top of my head, right? Fight is over. I lose, right? My point is not made. And then dudes start making fun of me. And then I'm looking around. Look, all his little Spanish friends making fun of me. So what I do, when he on the phone, I snuffs him again. So once I snuffs him again, right, then I get jumped, okay? That's 2 fights I lost. 2 fights I lost, you know what I'm saying? This is like this is just part of the scuffle, you know? I've had to be in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, when you get jumped, let me explain to you how it was really just pride, right? Pride and vanity. Vanity that really kept me in heart, because I knew who I wanted to be once I left Rikers Island. If I didn't want to be, if I knew I wasn't going to come home acting tough still, right? Because I did. If I didn't want to be a rapper, right? If I didn't come from a known neighborhood, right? Morrisania, Cortland Ave, Park Avenue, Morris Avenue. If it wasn't for those 3 things, after the first 2-3 times I got jumped, because literally they smoked my boots, busted lip, all that, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely would have contemplated signing into protective custody, you know what I'm saying? Because that first couple, when you not used to getting jumped, but you just jumping people all the time, and then you come to jail and you get your boots spanked, like, it'll really have you thinking if you really built for this, if you really could take it, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand why some of these dudes, they just decide like, yo, I can't do this. I'm signing into protective custody, you know what I'm saying? If it's like literally, I personally knew that they gonna try to break me, but I can't let them break me, and I gotta put on a brave face even though I'm half terrified. Like them first couple weeks or that first month on Rikers Island, and you getting to know everything and you seeing all the violence and oppression that's going on, you know what I'm saying? If you really don't want to deal with that, it's easy to say, you know what, I'm signing in the PC, you know? Like I said, those 3 things was the only things that stopped me from contemplating that more than that one time after that first day, you know? Because after that first time I got smoked, I really thought, like, am I just gonna allow people to smoke me? Is this what this is? Because I'm not blood? Because I'm not YG? I'ma just get beat up every day? They just gonna try to extort me every day, and every week in commissary, if I don't give them nothing, they're gonna beat me up and take it anyway? This is enough to make a dude contemplate signing into commissary. I mean, not signing into protective custody, you know? Like, who knows? Like, they would have spanked me another couple good times, man, and I wasn't either trying to go home and be a rapper, because, you know, I can't come home from Rikers Island being up north, you know what I'm saying, being soft, right, being a coward, being in protective custody, and then come out and try to be a rapper. You get exposed ASAP. They could be like, what year you was there on Rikers Island? Nobody seen you. Where was you? You was in protective custody, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't from a known hood, like if I was from damn, I don't know, man, co-op, and I wasn't in the streets like that, if I was from Eastchester somewhere, some random house in Westchester, and I wasn't really from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna come home and act tough, because I definitely was gonna come home and still act tough. I was gonna act tougher like I did, you know what I'm saying? Like people who not in that predicament would easily sign in to public protective custody, you know? I took a lot of losses on Rikers Island, you know? I literally almost lost my mind one night, like I said, you know, when I cried by myself in the cell. You feel me? Because I was just tired of the violence, you know? I was tired of having to go through the riffraff over and over again, going to a new house, getting jumped, dealing with the patias, you know what I'm saying? But also, I'm a stand-up dude, so I'm not about to tell a warden, like, yo, listen, I'm kind of a plate by the patias right now. Like, I'm kind of a plate, and who knows, like, I could go into the next house and get stabbed, you know? I had to put a brave face on, and luckily, I didn't get stabbed, but the patias is not, like, soft. Like, they really hurt people, you know what I mean? Like, but I lost more fights than I won. I did, you know? And I could be transparent. I can admit that. And no, I'm not going to say because majority fights I got jumped. Even though if you get jumped, a lot of times that's an automatic loss. But also, you know, I got called out a couple times for fades, you know what I'm saying? And I lost one-on-ones. I also won one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day, you know? I just had the heart to keep going, you know? But overall, Rikers Island, you know, jail, that's not a place where any of us need to be. So if you made it to the end of this video, I want to make that message clear. You know, if you have the opportunity to change your life before you have to serve time, or if you know you about to serve time and you want to change your life, start mentally getting yourself prepared for that while you locked up. If you know you going in, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, get a list of books that you need to be reading. I would suggest a couple. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Think and Grow Rich by Dale Carnegie. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The Autobiography of Malcolm X. The Art of War. You know what I'm saying? These couple books, you know. Anybody who love you will buy these for you when you get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to be transparent about that and let people know, you know, jail ain't all about war stories and talking about, you know, how many people you extorted, how many people you beat up, or all the violence that you've seen, you know. It's about really being transparent and keeping it real with yourself, you know. And this is why I'm one of the best at this. Peace.